If you are on social media, then one thing for sure, you have come across many meme pages are sharing posts about Sigma male rules. So, who exactly is the Sigma male? Let's find out. A Sigma male is someone who has no interest in taking on a leadership or following role. He doesn't try to dominate the conversation by being obnoxious or forceful, nor is he quiet and reserved and pretends he doesn't exist. A Sigma man is content with himself, performs his duties, and is unconcerned with what other people think of him. He doesn't feel the need to convince anyone of his position because he is very self-aware and at ease in his skin. The Sigma man does not go along with the crowd and is unaffected by social norms. He does not rely on society for many material comforts as other guys do. He is motivated by his inner desires and morals. The Sigma man is frequently an entrepreneur or nomadic traveler who launches lone projects because he values knowledge and adventure over material goods, safety, and security. He is fiercely committed to his dreams and aspirations, lives on the edge, and exhibits a high degree of independence. The Sigma male was long thought to be an uncommon species, but because of technological advancement and the ability to work from anywhere in the world, their numbers are now growing quickly. Women are also incredibly alluring to Sigma men because they are fiercely independent, resourceful, and enigmatic. It would be quite challenging to determine whether the guy in front of you is a Sigma male or not because Sigma males are so enigmatic. Sigma male rules. The Sigma male is born to rebel. Sigma males almost follow their guts, they don't follow the instructions of others, and they prefer to do things their way. Because of this, they often break the rules, not that they do so intentionally. But their way of thinking and working is completely different from others, due to which they often become friendless. They like to be alone. The Sigma male attracts a lot of attention without even trying. Sigma men are never attention seekers, rather they try to stay away from the limelight, but their personality and attitude naturally attract others, especially women. They have a unique way of doing things. Sigma will always do things differently. One of Sigma's traits is that they can put unique touches on the things they do, and they never do what others are doing. It's their innate rebelliousness because of the streak. While most people like to post on social media, to show off their stuff, the Sigma male can get away from the virtual world to enjoy the real world. The Sigma male is aware of his requirements. These men are certain of what they want out of life and what they will gain from every connection. They possess self-assurance, tenacity, and selfishness. They prefer to be present-oriented. Sigma male wants to enjoy every moment of his life since he is aware of the harsh reality that it is too brief and predictable. They don't like to reflect on or talk about previous chapters of their lives. Sigma male is hard to find. Although these men have a dominant and gentle personality, they are not easily accessible to others. Sigma knows the value of her time, and she is extremely picky about sustaining herself. The Sigma male can become the alpha. All Sigma males can rule and dominate both males and females, with these males having the same charisma and leadership quality as alpha males. He also has an impressive personality and can easily attract women. The Sigma male can easily become an alpha, but he chooses not to be one. Despite not being introverts, they like their privacy. These men are usually in demand because of their endearing characteristics. They have good social skills and can interact with people when necessary. They receive a lot of invitations as a result. Although they are not timid, they do enjoy their alone time. These men like each other's company and feel at ease traveling to solitary locations and engaging in whatever activities they want. The Sigma male has a style of his own. A Sigma is fashionable but does not follow fashion trends. Although they like to experiment with clothes, Sigma men do not wear clothes they are comfortable with. He has a style of his own. He has no expectations from others. Sigma men know how to work alone. These men are self-sufficient and have taken full responsibility for their lives. So they never expect things from others. They are flexible and can adapt to different life situations. The Sigma male knows that this is his life, and therefore, he has to take full charge. Are you a Sigma male? Do you have the above qualities? The Sigma male is the rarest of all the male personality types on the social dominance hierarchy. Part of what makes him so rare to come across is the unique mindset by which he lives his life. Rather than be swayed by the expectations of others, Sigma males tend to develop a clear set of standards for themselves and stick to these expectations with unparalleled dedication. Their dedication to the rules they live by lies at the heart of the personal and financial success that is so often associated with being a Sigma male. We're going to delve deep into the Sigma psyche and unpack the rules that every Sigma male lives by, with number 1 being the most important of all. Here are 15 life rules of a Sigma male. Stand up for what you believe in, even if it means standing alone. American singer Andy Bierzik is quoted as having first said these poignant words, a lesson that every Sigma male knows well. Sigma males are known for their complete independence of both action and thought. As a rule, a Sigma male will always stand up for the ideas and causes he believes in, regardless of the perhaps contrasting feelings of those around him. This is a key part of the reason that, despite their introverted nature, Sigma males often end up taking on roles of leadership in society, as they are not afraid to break from the pack to support the ideas they truly believe in. When others take note of this, they often fall in line and follow the Sigma's independent stance. Accept complete responsibility for your life's objectives. A Sigma male is completely aware that his sole true source of life support is himself. This is especially true when it comes to completing his objectives. Sigma males are aware that, in the end, it must be he who removes any obstacles that stand in the way of completing a particular objective. Sigma males put all their effort into creating the life they want for themselves rather than relying on others for support or handouts. The secret to why the Sigma male so frequently achieves a level of monetary, professional, and personal success that others can only aspire to is his capacity for taking complete responsibility for his own goals and ambitions. Never take no for answer. Sigmas have built somewhat of a reputation for their stubbornness or persistence. If a Sigma male truly believes in something, it can be a difficult task to try to convince him otherwise. Likewise, when a Sigma male truly wants or believes in something, he will often refuse to take no for an answer. Sigma males are inherently persistent and start a task to complete it to its fullest. Roadblocks and rejections mean little to Sigma males, and they tend to persist beyond refusals and persevere until they get the outcome they know they want. Accept your restrictions. The Sigma guy celebrates his faults and limits rather than living in dread of them like the majority of society does. The complete honesty with which Sigma males conduct themselves makes them stand out. They comprehend that to develop, it is important to be aware of where their boundaries are and that only by doing so can they breach or expand those boundaries. The Sigma male welcomes the chance to learn about and confront his limitations and views them as a challenge that spurs him on to continue his personal development. Live in the moment. The Sigma male lives in the moment, through and through. Sigmas rarely waste time keeping their heads stuck in the past, mulling over past mistakes. Sigma males understand that life is all about growing beyond our past selves, and obsessing over the past only stunts this growth. Similarly, Sigma males are not known for their tendency to plan extensively ahead. They understand that life is unpredictable and that it's best to remain open to whatever opportunities might come knocking. Rather than live extensively in the past or the future, the Sigma male chooses to live in the moment as much as possible and squeeze the most out of his present self. Golden silence. The reclusive and a little secretive demeanor of the Sigma male is one of its most well-known characteristics. The Sigma male's aloof demeanor results from his realization that silence is golden. Sigma males are aware that it is preferable to observe and listen before interrupting. The Sigma male carefully considers his words and knows that it's best to talk only if he is certain that what he has to say is preferable to silence, in contrast to more extroverted personality types who may frequently wind up speaking for the sake of speaking. Choose friends wisely. Sigma males are the lone wolves of the social hierarchy, choosing to operate outside its bounds and walk their path. Unlike most of the other personality types in the social dominance hierarchy, they do not rely on interaction with and approval from others to validate their sense of self. As a result, Sigma males tend not to have large groups of social relationships. Rather, they prefer to cultivate a few highly authentic friendships and remain loyal to these over a long period, rather than spread themselves thin amidst a throng of shallow and superficial friendships. Sigma males are not fair-weather friends, and once they build trust with someone, they can often stay friends for life. Personal space is a must. As society's lone wolves, it should hardly come as a surprise that Sigma males value their personal space as something hallowed. Like other introverted personality types, extensive social interaction can have a draining effect on the Sigma male, and this is something of which he is well aware. Sigma males dedicate a lot of effort towards maintaining a personal space that is entirely theirs and can serve as a place to recharge in solitude. As deeply reflective individuals, Sigma males need this sanctuary to have a place to think and stay connected to their inner selves. You owe no justifications for who you are. The real inner selves of Sigma males are so firmly connected to them that they have a great grasp of who they are. They are the best at understanding someone else's wants, desires, beliefs, and shortcomings. And Sigma males don't feel the need to apologize or offer justifications for who they are. The Sigma male is frequently difficult to understand by those around him, and occasionally his peers may come to regard him as a bit of an outlier. However, the Sigma male makes it a point to live his life without having to account to anyone but himself, Therefore, this is of little consequence to him. Success requires action. The Sigma male understands that to achieve his goals, he needs to act. Sigma males are not one to sit around mulling over ideas. They are spontaneous, instinctive, and like to take risks. When their gut tells them to act, they act. This ability to spring into action based on instinct is part of the reason why Sigma males so often find themselves reaping the kind of big rewards that only come with taking equally big risks. Reduce the noise. The ability of Sigma guys to tune out the bustle and chatter of the society around them is astonishing. They make it a point to overlook such frivolities because they have zero interest in other people's opinions or expectations. Sigma has carved out its way of life rather than adhering to the prevailing social fads and fashions. Regardless of their environment, Sigma guys can remain intently concentrated on their intents and ambitions. They are protected by this capacity from any stereotypes or assessments that society could have about them. Complaint achieves nothing. Already rather non-vocal by nature, hearing a Sigma male voice a complaint is a very rare occurrence indeed. Rather than sit around and waste words with a complaint, Sigma males prefer to tackle imperfections through action. When they spot a problem, they instantly get to work on devising the best approach to creating a solution. This rule often sees Sigma males rising quickly through the ranks in professional settings, as they develop such sharp problem-solving abilities. The superiority of quality over quantity. One of the most crucial principles that guide the life of a Sigma male is quality over quantity. Sigma guys are aware that quality always prevails over quantity, whether it be in terms of friends, experiences, or opportunities. These special people prefer to keep small, meaningful groups of friends rather than a large number of acquaintances, build a portfolio of noteworthy experiences, and focus primarily on possibilities that excite them. This guideline results in Sigma males having extremely fulfilling lives that are rich in personal development and memorable experiences. Reflect, reflect, reflect. Introverted and reflective by nature, Sigma males make it a point in life to actively reflect on who they are, and the world around them. Sigma males take time out of their daily lives which they dedicate to reflection. Only through this reflection do they develop such an astute ability to detect problems and get to the bottom of them. Once a Sigma male has identified a problem that can be addressed in his life, he then turns his reflective powers towards finding a solution. The Sigma male's dedication to reflection is what pushes him to continuously grow more than other common personality types. Know who you are, and become who you want to be. Sigma males are, above all, honest with themselves. They are not afraid to look deep inside and see themselves for who they are. With reflection and honesty, Sigma males maintain a clear idea of who they truly are that allows them to then become the man that they ultimately want to be. Other personality types rather spend their whole lives convincing themselves they are already the person they wish to think of themselves as. The Sigma male, on the other hand, treats himself with the kind of honesty that allows him to make sincere changes and experience true growth. The essential trait of a Sigma male personality is they only prioritize their own needs, goals, and comfort. His one priority is his goals. Anything that seems to threaten his dreams, he is quick to throw it out. Be it a romantic relationship or a business partnership. His ultimate requirement out of anything is his pleasure and benefits. If the relationship fails to serve the same, he won't think twice to break it off. Anything unworthy of his investment within a jiffy he walks away. This is how a Sigma male prioritizes him over anyone. Avoiding companionship. One of the most important Sigma male rules is to not look for a companion. He is his companion, the journey is all about him. So he refrains to invest in relationships. He is the one who believes that relationships require time, energy, and effort, and this hampers his productivity. You may find him with some friends only, and often how he restricts himself to not waste his time developing relationships. His goals are his everything. All his habits, lifestyle, rules and regulation revolve around accomplishing them. This one is the ultimate Sigma male test. If you pass this, you for sure are a true Sigma male. Invasion of social norms. As was previously said, a Sigma never tries to adhere to conventional rules or patterns. He keeps to himself, abides by his norms, and is unaffected by society. He has never been hurt or disappointed by society as a result of his actions. He simply never gave it any thought in the first place. He decided to avoid society by simply not putting society above himself in any way, therefore it is not a protection mechanism for him. If he breaks conventional rules, he won't even attempt to reform. Invasion of social norms. As was previously said, a Sigma never tries to adhere to conventional rules or patterns. He keeps to himself, abides by his norms, and is unaffected by society. He has never been hurt or disappointed by society as a result of his actions. He simply never gave it any thought in the first place. He decided to avoid society by simply not putting society above himself in any way, therefore it is not a protection mechanism for him. If he breaks conventional rules, he won't even attempt to reform.